Devilman is one of the most influential mangas of all time. You've watched or read something that was touched by the series. Berserk, Evangelion, Parasite stand out, but other stories like Kill la Kill, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, even Pokemon pay their respects to the series. Why? I don't know, because it's goofy as fuck. My father died. What? Professor Asuka is... Because of that, I'm totally alone. The original anime is goofy.
You mean he tried to kill you? Incredible. And then he died.
So when this anime was announced in 2017, who was expecting that this show would completely overhaul one of the best stories ever written while retaining through the gruesome violence, the arm-clenching excitement, the emotional whirlpool that involves every viewer without fail? Devilman Crybaby is far more than a new coat of paint on an old story, and that's why it won Anime of the Year, had a PewDiePie talk about it, and it had most of us wishing we never watched it.
Professor!
The chirping birds were getting on my nerves.
On a surface level, the first episode seems quite random, but as you watch it, you realize every detail is placed with care. Akira isn't very good at much. He's on the track team but gets mocked by his hot female friends. He's a bit of a crybaby. Usually when the main character isn't very good at sports, he's at least brainy, but nah. Akira is very stupid. His friend Miki gets into a jam. Rappers have grouped up and started rapping at her. Ah! So Akira goes out to save her in his own stupid way, and a white person shows up. He pulls out a fucking gun like, yeah, we were kind of expecting that. Turns out him and Akira are friends, so they take off in a bajillion-dollar car. This is where Rio starts telling us what the story is really about. The devil, unknown to mankind. Devils have been taking root in human bodies. Famous athletes, your coach, your best friend. Anyone can be a devil. And the only two people in the world who know are Ryu and now Akira, who hears all this and is like, oh, okay. He's stupid, remember? But smart enough to know that the best thing to fight a devil is another one. There's a fragile spell that's cast on you when you watch a good anime. You actually want to forget that you're watching one. If the art is weird, you snap out of it. If the characters act unrealistic...
Is it okay for me to wear my shoes in here? I don't give a shit.
You remember, oh, someone wrote this. With so many elements trying to find balance, it's not uncommon for shows to break your immersion. So when a show manages to hold an iron grip on you no matter how far up or down or maybe even sideways the plot goes, that's something special. The characters in Devilman are thought from the perspective of how this person would behave. What would an actual teenager do here? And the show breathes because of it. Marvel, as these young girls pretend to fuck each other. See that? Perfect form. Real teens do that. People style their hair like this. Women have gross fantasies too. They don't look perfect and have silly hairstyles for you to sell merch. For this, realism is maddening because once you see how the characters behave in Devilman Crybaby, you realize that what's missing in almost all other shows you watch. I fuck with these rappers. I don't know. They're just cool. Every show needs goobers. At first, it's kind of funny. This rap group approaches Miki menacingly while spitting. Don't try this, by the way. Rap scares women. You have to sing, especially with 4 or more men. The second time, it stops being funny. Their bars are solid. The third time, they become real characters. The fourth time, he finally confesses to her. If only my confession went that way. My pee-pee little. My pee-pee little. My pee-pee. You're not fucking with mine. Okay. A scene like this is only possible when the art, music, and characters are in harmony, and important moments of the show are raw and candid. So when shit hits the fan, it really hits the fan. While humans dwell in their team drama, Akira is out tearing devils apart. The visuals are stunning. Fluorescent blood rains down while Akira rips apart the enemies. This is the shit you clicked on the video for. Hey God.
I'm Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm calling because I don't like something one of your kids is drawing. You know, once you feel comfortable, something's about to go down. Hey Rio, why are you still wearing that trench coat? It's hot in here, man. Oh my God. I'm running out of opioids. The thing I like about Akira is that he was a beta male in the first episode, and by the second, he's watching porn in the school gymnasium. But he's still that kind-hearted kid that you can't not like him and sympathize with his journey. But what would happen when this pure, sweet, kid sees something like this? Nothing good. I was fucked up watching Happy Tree Friends as a kid. I mean, he has no chance. Art is one of them special ingredients in science Sorrow knows how to cook. Ping Pong the animation, the Tommy Galaxy, the best episode of Star Wars Vision. Don't get me wrong, no one gives a fuck about these shows, but they look great. Just check color palette here. Do they use normal color? Because I don't think these are normal anime colors here. The nightclub looks phenomenal. It's so unique. Akira's rage and sorrow boils down from his body and rises up to his face. This is thanks to Sorrow's unique stylization. Having a hyper-stylized show allows a great range for emotions. You can exaggerate stuff. You can make beautiful things look stunning and disturbing things look really, really bad. There's a lot of funny bulging boobies though. But since we're cooking, let me talk about the music. Just as unique as they are, Devilman Crybaby carries an insane soundtrack along with it. You got your synthwave stuff, and I'm a sucker for that really mellow tracks that suit the move. I've twerk to work stuff. I can make this work. I think everyone remembers how powerful the soundtrack is. Crybaby has an uncanny ability to pick the perfect song for each occasion and make each scene special, whether it be sentimental, gut-wrenching, or terrifying. This is the mark of a terrific anime. Devilman is intoxicatingly gruesome, but what do you think happens when you combine them with characters so well written? These people feel as if I could close my laptop and they would move around without me. These same people find out their neighbors could be the devil. Fear takes hold and people act irrationally. It's disturbing here and not other shows because it's not that they go crazy out of nowhere. You can feel innately what you're seeing, it's part of you. It's human. People are freaking out now with what's going on. Imagine what would happen if the disease was supernatural. Devilman Crybaby instills a dreadful feeling that you try to shove to the back of your head, but it crawls to the front as you watch. But as the world falls into chaos, you start to lose your faith in humanity. But then you remember that while this batshit craziness is truly human, so is Akira's kindness. This crybaby, who wouldn't change even if the devil himself possessed them? People will help and protect each other. They have before, so will humanity tear itself apart, or will they remember to have hope?